don't know, any other thoughts or questions about the EVPs?
Well, I'm curious. We've had this EMF meter kind of spike a few times now that we've been talking about this. I don't know if you said her name was Claudia, if she is close enough that she's willing to try to communicate anything, or if you feel like she's already backed out.
Let's see. Claudia? Would you like to communicate? She said she'd like to communicate. I was asking how old she was, and she tells me 27. Repeatedly, she says, so cold. I mean, she just, so cold. And I feel, Claudia, how old was the baby? I feel that the baby is just months old, less than a year old. And I get the sense that she might even be pregnant again. She just says, so bad. They're so bad. I feel like she's talking about the men. And the one feels very abusive. Yeah, it's really picking up some energy. I must be hitting a sore spot with her. Claudia, is there anything else? Welcome back, everybody, to Into the Veil. I'm your host, Rachel. And as some of you know, or most of you know, recently we were at a location that belongs to a friend of ours and came across EVP that later led to a session that presented an energy by the name of Claudia. And we felt that Claudia had been involved in a tragic accident. It felt like there had been a shooting or something explosive, either an energy or an actual explosion. And we don't know if she might elaborate on that, but we hadn't been able to get back out to the actual location. And I've really felt the need to help Claudia. The name of the video was Spirits of Moonshine Hollow, and I'll put a link to that in the description box. But essentially, Claudia felt like a young lady in her late 20s. And while I'm talking, I'm just lighting some sage, Palo Santo, and cedar. The sage is to help cleanse the energy. Palo Santo is to purify the space. And the cedar gives us some extra protection against any other energies. Because I really want to focus on Claudia. And we felt that she was trying to communicate earlier, so we decided that we would see if we couldn't capture some of that for you, because I know a lot of you were concerned about her being released from this earth plane, or from her entrapment, and that she might be able to go back into the light. I feel that Claudia had a very difficult life. we could see that there was at least a baby involved. She had relayed that it was very cold. And I think we picked up that it may have been January. It felt like the man she was with, her partner, I don't think we delineated whether they were married or not, but her partner felt that he may have been abusive. So we thought we would see if we couldn't get some communication going with her. And do you want to start that up for me?
Well, what we have on the table, and I know a lot of you would probably enjoy having a little bit of a visual or audio experience along with these sessions. So I've got the Spiritus ghost box and the EMF meter, and I've got it tuned right now. We were communicating with her just 10 minutes ago before we started the video. So when I turn it on, it should be preset to where we were at before.
And as I'm sitting here, I am validating with the rods as well energetically, and working with those to try to help create a little more conductivity for the energy. As we all know, copper is conducive. The left rod at the moment is pointing to my left, and I feel that she's actually here. I'm not so sure that she didn't follow us home, or that those energies didn't I don't want to say attach themselves, but sometimes bonds are created energetically, especially if they feel like there may be a way to get help. And I feel like she really wants help. So we're going to try to do that for her.
So when we had this turned on a few minutes ago, they were conversing between themselves, her and this man. Mm-hmm. So don't be surprised if you hear both of them. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we have to forcibly ask over the top of them to get their attention. It's like they're stuck in a argument.
It's a loop. It feels very much like a loop of their situation. I'm looking for Claudia, please. Claudia, this is Rachel. We spoke a few days back, Claudia. Do you remember? With you, yes. I heard her say with me. Claudia, this is Rachel. And I'm getting the name Jimmy very strong. So I don't know if this is who she's with. Nice.
Do you know where you're at, Claudia?
I think she said nope. Claudia, can you hear us? What? think that's him.
He hovers over or around
Over
her.
her. Mm-hmm. Claudia, is it Jimmy that hovers over you?
Well, that wasn't very nice.
I'm speaking to Claudia. He's really trying to override this conversation. Jimmy?
Speak.
Jimmy, I need for you to step aside. I need you to step aside and allow Claudia to speak. Thank you. Claudia. Claudia, is it cold where you are?
I think she was saying run away, run away.
And earlier she was saying run away, run away. I wonder if in that situation if she tried to run away or tried to get out, you know, when she saw things.
Who hurt you, Claudia?
We're trying to help. Claudia, who hurt you? It was short. Could you say it again, Claudia? Who hurt you?
Johnny.
Do you have the baby, Claudia? Mm-mm.
No.
Baby went on.
Looking.
Claudia. Mm-hmm.
Listening.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to leave this place, Claudia? Would you like to rejoin your baby? Jimmy, are you ready to go too? Help me understand. Is there anything that keeps you here? Us. Souls. Can you see the light? Forest.
Yes, you're in the forest.
In the forest. Claudia, can you see the light? Claudia. Jimmy. Claudia, you won't leave Jimmy, will you? No, us.
Are you both ready to go?
Are you both ready to go? Yes. Oh, I just got bumps big time. Can you both look with me and look for the light, please? I see you looking. I feel you looking.
In your mind, envision the light. Call it to you.
Do you remember? Do you remember what sunshine looked like? Yes. Envision the sun. It was night when this happened, wasn't it? We're helping. You're listening? Can you see the light yet?
Looking.
Angels, guides, and spirit, please help Claudia and Jimmy find the light.
Bring the sunshine into your memory.
I'm asking that the angels would bring you the light. Look for it. You see it, don't you, Claudia? Claudia, do you see it? I don't hear her. She's coaxing him.
Go with her, Jimmy.
She's telling you, Jimmy.
It's time to get out of the darkness.
She's in there. Take her hand, Jimmy. Go together. Don't be afraid. Can you see it too, Jimmy? Yes.
They're in it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. You're welcome.
Goodbye.
Be well. She was inviting us to go with them.
Not yet.
Not yet. So, it's important to bear in mind, and something that often convicts me is that just because a soul isn't in a human body doesn't mean that Source, God, Creator, quits caring about that soul. Any part of Source that is lost or away from it has equal value. Living, dead, it doesn't matter. And I feel that the angels, all of the powers that be, work very hard to try to coordinate information or opportunities to get these energies back home. And most of the time they just need a little bit of direction. You know, getting them to turn just that little corner to see that light and to lose the fear of going into it, because most energies are afraid of judgment. Most energies judge themselves, much like we all do, very harshly. And they don't realize that really, you know, the love and the acceptance that's on the other side of that is something that can heal that soul. So, with that said, I feel good. I feel much better now. I was delightfully surprised to find that Jimmy was ready to go too. And I liked that we got confirmation even on his name during that. So, I hope everyone has a great night. And we'll see if we do this again or what might.
What's around the next corner?
Yeah. We never know. If you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. And come back to visit us later. Thank you.